Welcome back, Seahawks. We hope you all stayed safe during our hurricane, and we're happy to be back and keeping you up to date on all your Seahawk athletics.
That's right, Neil. Our Seahawks have been stunning the competition with their stellar play to start the athletic year. We're going to catch you guys up with updates on volleyball, men's and women's soccer, and our cross-country teams. Stay alert and stick with us for another edition of Seahawk Central Sports.
Our volleyball team went undefeated in their season-opening home tournament, which started on Friday, August 30th. Madison Peters and Kendall Bender each collected 10 kills against the University of North Florida, while Anna Wiseman kept up the defensive end with 20 digs. The girls kept that momentum when facing Charleston Southern and Duquesne on Saturday, August 31st. The Lady Hawks went on to put down Charleston Southern 3-0. They were paced by Bryn Montgomery, who racked up 9 kills and a block, followed by Madison Peters and Rebecca Nuanez, who both counted for 7 kills and 2 blocks apiece. To win the tournament, UNCW made quick work of Duquesne in another 3 sets. Kyla Augustine showed out, posting the first double-double of her career with 12 kills and 10 blocks. Freshman Katie Lance posted 3 aces and 12 assists. The Lady Hawks kept their winning streak alive in Bowie's Creek against Campbell University, where Bryn Montgomery finished the game with a triple-double, a first for UNCW in more than 15 seasons. Montgomery collected 11 kills, 20 assists, and 11 digs. Great job, Bryn. After facing Campbell, our volleyball team traveled to compete in a tournament at Duke University and went 2-1. The Lady Hawks defeated App State in 5 sets with 17 kills from Madison Peters and 13 kills from Jamie Thomas, who posted a double-double. Against the Duke Blue Devils, the Seahawks fell short despite a double-double from Bryn Montgomery and over 10 kills apiece coming from Kendall Bender and Jamie Thomas. To close out the tournament, UNCW came back from a 2-set deficit to beat Wofford. This put the Lady Hawks at 6-1 overall in the season, with another double-double from Bryn Montgomery, her 5th on the season. At the weekend's closing, Jamie Thomas and Madison Peters were named to the all-tournament team. Next up for volleyball, they'll face North Carolina Central in a tournament hosted by Davidson College, starting on Friday, September 13th.
The women opened up their season at home with a matchup against the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Junior Audrey Harding was the X factor for the Hawks with a goal in the 43rd minute and in the 87th minute. Senior Dominique Martinez added a goal in the 53rd minute, and junior goalie Sydney Schneider had 3 saves on the night. Coastal Carolina avoided a potential shutout with a goal in the 85th minute, but UNCW still took home the dub 3-1. Women's soccer then traveled to Richmond, Virginia to take on VCU, and redshirt sophomore Morgan Nanny was the only one that could seem to find the net. In the 78th minute, Nanny scored a deep shot off the crossbar, but VCU came right back with what would be the game-winning goal in the 86th minute. VCU handed UNCW its first loss on the season. The ladies were set to face East Carolina, but it was postponed due to Hurricane Dorian, so they eventually traveled to Winston-Salem to take on number 25, Wake Forest. The Seahawks were shut out by the Demon Deacons and suffered their 2nd loss on the season. Goalie Sydney Schneider recorded 5 saves, which included a penalty kick in the losing effort. Now to men's soccer. Men's soccer opened their season against Georgia Southern in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Seahawks answered a quick goal from Georgia Southern with a 24-yard free kick by senior midfielder Gabriel Cabral, but the Eagles didn't let up by adding 2 more goals early in the second half. Freshman phenom Parker Norris knocked in a goal in the 76th minute, but UNCW's 21 shots weren't enough to secure the victory and ended up losing 4-2. 2 days later, the Hawks concluded their stay at Mount Pleasant with a matchup against the Stetson Hatters in the Aaron Olitsky Memorial Soccer Classic. The Hatters came out and took a 1-0 lead, but junior Jacob Evans tied the match with a goal in the 60th minute and was assisted by freshman Colton Pleasance. Stetson regained the lead with another goal and eventually knocked the Seahawks to 0-2 on the season with a 2-1 win. The men would travel to Radford, Virginia to take on Radford in a non-conference bout. The Seahawks looked to get their first win of the season, and they did just that. They came out swinging in the first half with senior Gabriel Cabral netting a goal in the 37th minute, while redshirt junior Mason Schuster scored a goal to end the half at 2-0. The Hawks would go on to shut out the Highlanders 3-0.
The men's and women's cross-country team traveled to Elon University to compete in the Friday Night Lights season opener. The Hawks went up against a handful of ACC teams like UNC, Duke, and North Carolina State, along with Elon, UNCG, North Carolina A&T, and North Carolina Central. Junior Evan Jones placed 37th, and UNCW placed 7th overall in the field with 170 points. The Lady Hawks placed 6 out of 10 teams with 186 points, with sophomore Summer Owens placing 26th against the field. Well, you're all caught up on your UNCW athletics for now, but be sure to check in next Friday at 3 p.m. for more updates on Facebook and YouTube at UNCW TealTV.
Be sure to also check out our Twitter page at TealTV_sports for updates on all UNCW athletic events. And make sure to follow our new Instagram page at TealTV_sports for highlights and updates from all of us here at Seahawk Central Sports. Well, that's going to do it for us this week. And remember, everyone have a fun and safe weekend. And always remember to be real
and keep it teal. See you Friday.